The English Bread Book by Eliza Acton. In no way, perhaps, is the progress of a nation in civilization more unequivocally shown than in the improvement which it realizes in the food of the community. The English Bread Book for domestic use, adapted to families of every grade, containing the plainest and most minute instructions to the learner, practical receipts for many varieties of bread, with notices of the present system of adulteration and its consequences, and of the improved baking processes and institutions established abroad, by Eliza Acton, author of Modern Cookery. London, Longman, Brown, Green, Longmans and Roberts, 1857. Preface. Bread is a first necessity of life to the great mass of the English people, being in part the food of all, the chief food of many, and almost the sole food of many more. Everything, therefore, which relates to its consumption or economy is of real importance to us, and it might naturally be supposed that the art of preparing it well, wholesomely, and without waste would be an object of peculiar household interest in families of every degree throughout the kingdom, and that a familiar and complete acquaintance with its details would be considered absolutely indispensable in the practical domestic education of all classes to whom it is likely ever to prove useful. Unfortunately, however, this is not the case, and the present volume has been written with a hope that it might attract some slight attention to the subject, and assist in removing the host of obstacles which seem so unaccountably opposed to our having really good bread made in our own homes. Obstacles for which there is, in general, no rational foundation nor excuse, and which a little well-directed effort and energy would easily overcome. A very exaggerated idea of the difficulty and trouble of bread-making prevails amongst persons who are entirely ignorant of the process. The instructions for it contained in the following pages will, at least, serve to show how simple and how facile the operation is, and if they should prove sufficient to aid the reader effectually in becoming independent of the industry and skill of others, for the preparation of the most valuable portion of our daily food, the great aim of the author will be attained. May, 1857.